running an environmental campaign, and it's mainly targeted towards the Muslim community. And so this poem comes from a place of slight frustration, because anyone who's done any research into the Islamic faith can tell right off the bat that it's a completely environmental religion, whereas you don't tend to see too much environmentalism in itself isn't particularly mainstream generally, let alone in the Muslim community, and so this comes from a place of frustration. So with that, I'm going to start screaming in your faces. Let me take a few minutes of your time. I hope you don't mind. I just want to start some discussion. I got this feeling of sway, because I might just stop and say I'm amazed by the world in all its glory. And the signs of our Lord make me praise Allah more as I watch the rain fall to the seas as it foams, to the trees on the groves, to the bees on the rose, to the sun in the sky and the world they enclose. Brings me to my knees every time I start to compose. I suppose I'm just a speck of dust in the grand scheme of things. I'm smaller than a fly. But it always begs the question, which of the favors of your Lord will you deny? And to think, God left me in charge of all of this beauty, to be his steward, praise be to him. To be his Khalifa, praise be to him. Vicegerents of the earth, then, one day we'll be buried in the dirt, and it hurts me to think that even the so-called halal food I eat is barely on the brink of being war crimes to the animals we were sworn to protect. And let's no longer deflect our problems on everyone else. Let's learn to accept and make a pledge to change. I'm not perfect, but I'm no longer deranged. My kids will one day feel the side effect of my actions, and on the day of resurrection, I'll be asked about all my inaction. But I guess it's not my fault. It never is. We always put the blame on others.